The following Let's Play has been rated not safe for young children. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, Now, it is time to use up the last of Rowdy Blob III's MP. And I guess I gotta delve into my kitty treats a bit. This might be unfortunate. Oh, I do have a couple MP restoring items. Oh no. No! No! Not this room! No! Allow me to explain something. In RPG Maker 1, aside from world maps, there are two types of maps that you can customize. You have indoor maps and you have outdoor maps. And while the resources available to you aren't nearly as robust as they are in more modern RPG Makers, you can still create some pretty decent maps in RPG Maker 1. I'm actually kind of proud of this one. But for those who want to create something a little bit different, RPG Maker 1 does provide you such an option in the form of sample maps. Sample maps are pretty much the closest thing you can get to having pre-rendered maps in RPG Maker 1, and they use graphics that you don't have available to you whenever you're creating a custom map, which is kind of unfortunate, but meh. There are two main advantages for using a sample map. The first is that it allows you to use maps that you wouldn't really be able to create using a custom map, especially if you happen to suck at creating custom maps. Cough. The other advantage is that this kind of map takes up a whole lot less memory than the custom maps. Now, while most of the sample maps available to you are pretty decent, there is one map in particular that I really don't like. And that would be this map. Now, at first glance, this map might not seem all that bad, and it actually looks kind of interesting. You have this room where you have these pits that you climb down into, which is simple enough as it is, but you notice how there's this big old gap between me and the pit above me? Well, if I try crawling up to the edge of that gap, I actually can't. If I come here, I can't move left or right. And that is the problem that I have with this map. It's drawn wrong. The ledge on the bottom of the pit needed to be longer because it looks like you have space to walk, when in actuality, you don't. Now you would be wondering, why is this the case? Well, it's because the space directly above that space you can't walk on is walkable. That's where the pit is. Along with that, this room is also really big, and we have to deal with random encounters, and I'd really not... It's not good. See, here we got random encounters. I don't know how big this room is. It's been a while since I've actually played through this room, but all I know is, yes, it is big room. By the way, in between episodes, I went back and saved, and Rowdy Blob III learned speech. So there you go. But yeah, I remember a long time ago, whenever I was still working on Slayer's Reign, I actually started off with using this map in one of the dungeons, and a complaint that my uncle had, I had him try my game out, was the fact that you couldn't step on the underside of these, or upper side, whatever side, of these ledges, and that was really confusing. Another thing about the size of this, oh my goodness, this just keeps going on. And this is my worry. This map is too big for random encounters, along with having confusing walkable tiles. Which means we're going to be in here for a while. Also, poison is annoying. Though if there is one nice thing about this dungeon, is that while the random encounters are really annoying... That looked important, but it wasn't. While the random encounters are really annoying, at least these enemies don't take nearly as long to take down as the enemies did in... Oh, there was something in there, darn it. The mansion. You know what? Is there a repel thing that I can use? No, there isn't. How unfortunate. And the unfortunate thing is, it cost me an egg yolk to retrieve this egg yolk. I hate this room so much. If I might offer some advice, then I have some advice. Now, first off, because of that gap there, you think that you could go through, but nope, not gonna happen. And my gosh, where is it? Where am I in this room? Can I run? No, not able to run from these guys yet. Guess I'm in for the long haul. No, I didn't want to choose that again. Oh. As soon as I'm done with this room, oh my goodness, gonna have to escape from this dungeon and replenish my resources. Glad these guys are dropping coffee, because I'm using it all up. Alright, let's see. Over here there is... I don't know. More battles. Anyway, something I was trying to bring up earlier is that one disadvantage with these sample maps... Wow, that's a lot of ground to cover in there, and I went the long way around. One disadvantage to using this kind of map is that aside from adding a background, you can't really customize these maps. I need to go around. Oh, I need to go around. Anyway, what I mean by that is that graphically, you can't add anything within the map editor. But there is a way to add graphics, as you can tell by those gold bars up over there. You can have graphics that are an event. They don't necessarily have to do anything, they can just be an event that does nothing. And that would be how you would create, like, scenery for this kind of map, which is useful because a bunch of these sample maps don't really have any real details, some of them don't. The reason I bring this up here is because it would have been really nice had Sailor Mars Obsessed Fan thrown in a few boulders here and there to block off some paths, that way I don't have to explore this entire freaking room. Because my gosh, this room, it kinda sucks. Ah, knew there was something else. Slime ring. Oh, that sounds useful. Is that like an accessory? Well, it's a ring, which means it's for Annabelle. But is it useful? I mean, it's not much more powerful than her current weapon, not to mention the weapon she's got equipped right now is slightly strong against the enemies in this room. Makes me wonder, is it usable in battle as a weapon? Can it, using it, like, cause poison? Well, let's find out real quick. Nope. Well, how much damage are we causing? Are we causing 10 damage? Because that's how much we're causing with that other ring. More or less. So it's like more powerful as a ring is with the current weakness. So there's no reason to equip the other ring because this weapon will be stronger against all enemies now. Nothing down here. My goodness, this room. No, I don't think so. Screw this. I'm not fighting all these slimes, they're poisonous. I don't care how much HP it costs. I'd rather spend 32 HP trying to kill these guys than deal with poison again. Alright. I think we're... Oh, come on. This... Why did they make it look like you could go through there? Seriously. Oh. Alright, there went the last of my coffee, so no more MP for me. Alright, now let's see if there's anything special around here. My gosh, I wish I could run from battles. What is it with RPGs and making it hard to run from battles? Like, seriously. Now, some of you might be wondering at this point why I don't just leave this dungeon, or rather just skip the rest of this room and not worry about exploring and finding more treasures. To which I respond, why would I want to skip all treasures? Actually, that's a pretty dumb question. And Annabelle learned the ability to sing. But anyway, the reason I try to find everything in this dungeon is because what if I miss something? In actuality, it seems that I have explored this whole dungeon, or this whole room anyway. Therefore, as soon as I can get out of this battle, I'm going to do that thing where I teleport out of this dungeon, restock on everything, and just mosey on through this room and not worry about exploring any more ladders. And hope that I didn't miss anything, and I'm not even going to check. I'm just going to get out of here because this room sucks. Made it back here. Also, there is one little annoying inconsistency. We go to this stair and we're pretty much at the... Oh, never mind. Well, in that case, it's confusing because that means the event that takes you up the stairs is beyond the stairs that you can walk on. While here, you actually walk on these stairs. Whatever. Let's just move on. Kill some more enemies. Ambush. You know, from now on, if I ever get a first attack, I'm just running from that fight because the first attack is a guaranteed run. And you can bet that I'd be totally up for taking it now. And down this here ladder, instead of stairs, whatever. Oh, I see what you did there, okay. So you had this ladder going all the way through the floor because that way there's an event that stops me from traveling to the left. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, double time again thing. But there's a bush here. Why is there catnip here? Who cares? Does that heal me? Yes, that does heal me. Thank you! Thank you so much. And that's a dragon, so I'm guessing it's a good idea to have the slime ring equipped for this. I'm actually wondering if the emerald ring was better. It seems like maybe the emerald ring caused 1 or 2 more points of damage against those enemies that are weak against it, but I'm not sure, and quite honestly, I no longer care. Let's just kill this Oh.